Hi, this is Steph from everythingvintagesteph.com, and I also have a blog at everythingvintagesteph.com, spelled with two F's at the end instead of the PH. I sell on eBay and I sell lots of vintage items. What I'm going to show you today, first of all anyway, is some vintage linens, the smaller kinds of linens. Things like I have stored here is mostly where I store my smaller linens. So we'll start with just whatever I grab here. All these are listed on eBay. This is a tea towel, Pennsylvania Dutch kind of design on a tea towel. That's listed on eBay. I try to sell things that are not torn and not stained. If they are stained and I can get the stains out, great. What this is listed on eBay, a separate item. It's a quilt square that somebody made, just the square. Whether they were going to put it into a quilt later, I don't know, but someone could make a pillow out of this. It's all hand done, hand embroidered. So I have that listed on eBay separate. Sometimes I list things together. These are doilies that are all handmade, mostly hand crocheted. Let me try to get real close there. Amy's my photographer today.
Hello.
She's my granddaughter that's 9 years old, right?
Yeah.
Hey, she's a pretty good photographer. I listed all these together because they're round and because they're crocheted. Sometimes there's a specific pattern of crochet. The most famous one is a pineapple pattern, and there are some people that are looking for that. But this has a crocheted edge. The most of it is linen, but the edge is crocheted in little flowers. And I also put these together because most of these are colored ones, so that's why I listed those together. I'll just grab the next thing that's here. This is interesting. This is a set that you would get, and it has the blue lines on it. You follow the blue lines when you are embroidering. This is all embroidered, but it's not cut apart. If you could read what's written right here, it says number 53 6-piece bedroom set. So you would cut this apart, and there would be doilies, and there's 2 dresser scars and 3 or 4 doilies. So I have that listed because maybe someone wants to finish it, and it's still very beautiful the way it is. Get a close-up of this nice basket there. That's really nice handiwork. Can you imagine how long it took to do something like that? I'm not taking the time to do that, but people did years ago, and as a hobby and whatever. All right, let's look at hankies. Ladies' hankies are very popular. You know, you always would tuck one in your purse in case you needed it back in the 50s or earlier. This one I'm selling separate because it's a special one that says, well, that was upside down, but it's from the Lions Club and has yellow roses on it. So that one I'm selling.
I have a question.
Oh, what's your question?
Why do they use them if they're so pretty?
Well, a lot of times they didn't use them because they were so pretty. But this way you could blow your nose, stuff it back in your purse, and then wash it, and then you could keep using it. Most of the time we just throw our tissues away, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, but years ago they didn't. They didn't like to waste things. Here's a stack that I'm selling together. There's 7 of them together. Now these aren't printed hankies, but these are hankies that have a crocheted edge, crocheted or embroidered edge, and those are popular too, but I'm selling those all together. And I think this is another lot of the same. There's 5 here. Look at that pretty edging though. Someone did that by hand. They made all these little hankies. Ladies' hankies, ladies' handkerchiefs. All right, what else is here? I talked about the pineapple pattern. These are 5 round doilies in the pineapple pattern. I'll show you what the pattern is. It looks like that. It looks like a pineapple. And that's probably one of the most recognizable, I don't know if I want to say famous, but most recognizable patterns that you could do with crocheted doilies. This is all crocheted, but it's not a doily. I don't know if a baby would wear this, or a young child, or a doll. But it's interesting. It's a little top, like just the top part of something. It would make a nice decoration. You just put it on a hanger and decorate that way. Here are some doilies or table runners, I guess you would say, that are not crocheted, not handmade, but they're like the tapestry design. And that's one side and that's the other side. So you could reverse it and have more of a floral pattern or more of a striped floral pattern. Selling all these together, there are, I think, 3, and they're table runners in different sizes, but it's like a matching set. Okay, if there's something else here that I didn't show, what's this? This is an embroidered piece that somebody did. It could be made into a very large pillow. What animal is that, Amy?
It's a fox.
Yeah, I think it's fox. I'm looking at it from this side,
I'm
which is
pretty sure it's a fox.
which is the side where you can see how they made it. But yeah, this is big. I don't know what the person intended it to be, but it's embroidered by hand on a piece of linen.
There's
Yeah.
even little babies down there.
Oh, how nice. Yeah, that's really cute. Somebody could buy that and make it into whatever they want. Even a wall hanging, you can frame it. Oh, there's some collars here. I didn't show collars. Years ago, or maybe even now, people would crochet a collar. I'm going to put it on. And you could put it on your fancy dress. Yeah, if you want to. That's just in really good condition. Look at the back here where they did a little button so that you could fancy up a dress. What, did it stop?
No.
Oh, what did you say? You want to wear this?
No.
You could just have an ordinary dress and then fancy it up like that. Okay, I'm done talking about the linens. Just look around this room and see the other things that I have in here. This is my eBay room. I have books, I have sewing things, I have scarves. There's purses hanging on the wall. If you keep going this way, you'll just see the desk where I do all of my packaging. You can see some of the packages.
50 tape.
And the eBay tape, yes. All right, I did want to say a little bit about how I am moving in like probably 3 or 4 months. We're moving to the Villages in Florida. And I am trying to downsize my collection of eBay things. I have 4,000 things listed on eBay right now. I'm trying to get it down to 2,000. So I'm doing a lot of things to sell, but I'm also doing some things to reduce my inventory. I'm reducing the larger things so that when I pack up, and I'm taking all my eBay stuff with me, when I pack up to go to Florida, I only want small things. Like I can get all of these scarves in like a half of a bin. Probably all the scarves and all the linens on this wall can go in just like one bin. But the purses, I'm trying to sell out the purses because they take up more space. So it is possible to move and take your inventory with you and not have too much, because we're not taking like furniture and all of that. But I am taking my inventory, and I'm going to do some more videos in the future about how I'm downsizing in order to move and how it's going from there. I did want to take you into the other part of my basement though, just really quick to end this video. Follow me, Amy, because the rest of my basement used to be filled, stuffed with all the things for eBay. Over here I have everything against the wall now. There's vintage things and there's lots of clothing.
And it's also very empty.
And it's much emptier than what it used to be. This used to be filled with racks and racks of clothing. Still have a lot of shoes, of course. And this is half of this part of the basement. The other half is over here, where I still do have all my clothing set up. But like I said, what I'm trying to do is get rid of the larger, heavier pieces like sweaters and the jeans. I'm having sales, and I'll probably just have to reduce my inventory just by getting rid of the oldest things first that I haven't sold. But I'll go into that maybe in another video because this one is long enough. I want Amy to say goodbye though. Bye.
Bye.